and I forgot to press the go live button. Am I stupid or what? Do I have Alzheimer's? What time is it? I fell asleep. In case anybody's listening to this, which probably won't, I fell asleep at 6 o'clock. No, it must have been earlier than that. And then I heard this bang, like I thought in my sleepy stupor that it was someone shooting off a gun in my yard. And it was the fireworks. How dumb is that? And then I remembered, like I was up, and when I woke up, all the way up, I remembered it was the 4th of July. That was the fireworks. So I wasn't so freaked out. But at first I was. So, anyways, if anybody does come in here, happy 4th of July, if that's a thing. Like Merry Christmas or Happy New Year, whatever. Happy 4th of July. So, 6 people that are lurking, you can come in anytime. I'll just sing for you. Wait a minute. Somebody's birthday is coming up. Now I forget who. I think it's in July too. Anyways, I'll just talk to myself. Oh, hi. Happy 4th. Were you listening when I said happy 4th of July? I woke up to fireworks and I thought someone was shooting a gun in my backyard. Oh, gosh. Because I was half asleep and half awake because I fell asleep. And you know how when you're in that kind of state, you're not awake, but you're not asleep. You know what I mean? You're like half awake, half asleep. Well, that's when I was started hearing these like fireworks going up. Except at the time, I didn't know it was fireworks. I thought it was someone shooting a gun. Oh, not that I'm living in a bad, in a bad section of town, because I'm not. This is pretty, I think in the 10 years that I've lived here, there was only one murder, and the murder was a guy that his grandson. Hi, Jason. How you doing? I was just telling Joe that I fell asleep real early, and I woke up and thought it was. I thought it was guy, someone shooting a gun. So is that JoJo or just Joe? Because I call her JoJo. And I have been calling her JoJo, but I know your sister's name is JoJo. So which is it? Tell me. So here's the thing. I'm getting the free version of StreamYards. So every time I go on to StreamYards now, it tells you how much time. I guess they want you to get pay for it. So it keeps telling me I have 5 hours left until. Derry, hi, sweetie. It says I have 5 hours left um until the 6th. I think it says the 6th of July. So I'm like, did you hear when I said fell asleep real early and I woke up and I thought, because I was half asleep and half awake, someone shooting a gun in my backyard. and it was the fireworks. And as soon as I woke all the way up, I realized, because I was kind of freaked out. My husband's gone to our other house and he's doing stuff like tending to the garden, mowing the lawn. I know that's probably boring to you guys, but so I'm home alone and I don't have a dog or a cat or anything. Um, so I mean, I think I wouldn't be so scared if I had an animal because they kind of alert you to what's going on. So I guess I'm rambling here, but I have to get rid of. I think I have because I'm not sure how the free version works, but it says I have 5 hours left until the 6th of July, which is in 2 days. So I'm trying to actually. Oh, okay, Jojo. It's just that I didn't know if you were a different Joe, but I've been calling you Jojo. So there's another Jojo that I used to be friends with. Well, I'm still friends with her. I actually saw her the other day. Um, but she went by Mo Jojo. It did, Derry. It scared the hell out of me because I thought someone was shooting a gun in my backyard. So I'm sitting there, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then it dawned on me. And the more I woke up and the more I kind of got alert, um, I realized that it was, you know, it was the 4th of July and it was fireworks. But oh my gosh. Have any of you done that? Gone to sleep early? Because I went to sleep at like 5 o'clock in the evening. Have any of you ever gone to sleep real early, woke up, and you're kind of in a stupor? Like, I'm not saying I was in a stupor, but I was half awake and half asleep. And I really had to, wake myself up to realize what was going on. And then when it dawned on me that it was the 4th of July, I'm like, it's fireworks. Jeez, you idiot. I'm saying it to myself. That's what I said to myself. You idiot. It's 4th of July. I'm gonna put the link up, and if anybody wants to come up, you're welcome to talk to me to kill time to try and get rid of um my time or get my time down. Because I don't think that StreamYards gives you or adds on time to your um to your time. I think they just give you whatever you have. Hang on. How do I do that? Anyways, it's there. Uh-oh. Did I end the stream? Please tell me I didn't end the stream. Please tell me I didn't. I press buttons and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, God. Hang on. I have to find. I have to find it on YouTube to make sure I didn't. I think what I did earlier. Um. Oh God, damn it! My phone keeps doing goofy stuff. Okay, here we go. Um. Oh. If anybody wants to come up, did I put the link in? Yeah. If anybody wants to come up, come on up. Um. Shoot. Okay, there's my live. Oh, okay. I have to delete that one. Uh-oh. It's not letting me. Oh, I'll do it later. I'm not on my computer. That was me a couple days ago. I'm like, I have all these other avatars, and it's like, that's not really realistic. That's not me. That's not, I am not, you know, that's me. That was me after I got my hair cut. I was so proud of it. I was so proud of it. Uh, Not really, but it's, I don't know, everybody, because I noticed you didn't either. You go you show your natural picture. And I'm thinking to myself, why don't I do that? I'm not that ugly. I mean, I'm not ugly. Uh-oh. Brian, what are you doing here? You're not going to give me a rough time, I hope. Please don't talk about Darlie Routier. I don't want to hear any more about her. She's guilty. She should be in prison. Because I know you've been going on and on about her. Oh, am I? What the heck am I doing here? Okay, here we go. I gotta find where I'm live because I can't do the I can't do the I'm going crazy. I know, but just her, Brian, it gets old. Here we go. Ah, Alice did something. I'm still not quite awake. Here, my phone is making the weirdest sounds. Um, uh, okay, I'm okay now. So I woke up to that um the fireworks, thought it was someone shooting a gun in my backyard, and then I got my crochet hook out and I started trying to do a granny square. I don't know if any of you crochet, and this is probably boring too if there's guys in here. So um so I was trying to do a granny square and I could not remember for the life of me how to do it. So went and watched tutorials. You know how you can go and learn how to do anything on YouTube. I learned how to fix my coffee pot on YouTube. But yeah, so I finally got it. It took me like 17 tries, but I finally got it. Hi Gemma. How are you doing, sweetie? Congratulations on your beautiful twin. I don't know if because you didn't say if they were nieces or nephews. I think I saw somewhere where they were nephews. Um, but congratulations. Congratulations. I'm trying to kill, and it's not going to happen tonight, I know, but every time you go on, when you're coming to the end of your time, your free time on StreamYards, they tell you exactly how much time you have left. And then um, if you click a certain you that you want to go live, it takes you to a page where it gives you how much it's going to cost if you want to, if you want to pay for it. But here's the thing with me. I didn't go live for almost a year and I paid for it that whole year like an idiot. I never even thought about, I never even thought about, going for the free version until I think something came up Oh, yeah. I know what it was. I changed my bank account so they couldn't get any money out of me. So they sent me a notice like they do, and they wanted me to pay, I think it was $88 or something like that. And I'm like, no, because I had forgotten all about paying for it. So my phone is driving me crazy. I don't know what it's doing. So, anyways, that's when I checked, and it was like, I know, I'm like, I remember. I miss you. Well, I hope you're doing well, Brian. And it's water under the bridge. I don't want to fight with you anymore. Um, I mean, come on. Your butt's the first butt and only butt that I've seen on YouTube. I don't know if everybody knows that story, but when I first started going live, he kicked Brian off my panel and he got mad at me, and his camera was on. So he wanted to come back on stage. He pulled his pants down and showed me his butt, and I was so afraid I was going to lose my channel, because of the whole porn thing. And so he showed me his butt, and oh my God. Then he was holding this thing up, but I couldn't read it because it was too small. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, that's so nice. A girl and a boy. I love it. Um, I did see the full moon. I did see the full moon. But it's water under the bridge, Brian. If you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not. I mean, if people I've blocked the people that have a problem with me, and you know, I if they're even trying to talk in here, I don't see them because I blocked them from commenting in my channel. So until they're gone. I wasn't you who caused the shit show. Um, Listen, Brian, I don't want to talk about it. Me and Behaven have made our amends. We're okay. And I don't want you saying anything against her on my channel. That's all I have to say about that. It happened. It was unfortunate. Um, I I'm not innocent in all that. I did some things myself, so I'm not perfect. Well, I'm perfect sometimes. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But yeah, no. I just don't want you putting her down. I mean, she wasn't alone. It happened. And I mean, it's over. I'm over it. Okay. Well, just don't say anything against her because I don't want it. I don't want it. Here's the thing, I don't want it. And the people that I do have a problem with are probably here watching too. And I've got them so blocked that they can't type in my channel. So, and that's all I've got to say about it. But, anyways, I'm glad we don't have a problem. And, um, oh shit. What did I do now? Uh oh. I did something. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to see. Chat filter. Okay, here we go. I ain't paying, for $5 for a pizza. Never, 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 never. And anyways, shit, I just saw something. Oh, it was in the corner of my eye. I'm hoping. My husband stepped on it because we didn't know. So my husband stepped on it. So it was like trash. And they weren't going to give me anything for it. So we never ate any of that pizza. Plus, like, probably at that time, I would have thought it was poisoned. It's funny how people can have differences on YouTube and then come around and be friends again. And look at me and Trisha. I mean, I never thought that girl would ever speak to me. And yet, when I was in the hospital, she asked about me. So I have a lot of respect for that girl. And yet, we had, whoa, boy, did we have our ups and downs. But when I actually first came, before I even went and did live streams, um, I really liked her. I loved her channel, loved her laugh, liked, I liked a lot about her. I loved how she laughed. She made me laugh. And then, things happened. Oh, they must be small. Twins usually are small. I watch this channel on YouTube and it's these two little girls and they're twins. Are they ever smart? The smartest little ones I've ever seen in my life. I know my kids weren't that smart at that age. So anyways, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to kill time until so I got like little less time before the 6th because I don't want to waste um my StreamYard's time just because it's just a waste of time. It's free. I mean, I think one of these days it's going to come around that you're going to have to pay for StreamYards. Gemma, come up and tell me all about your twins. I think I pinned the the link in the chat. Yeah, I'm happy to. I've been crocheting so much. And about a month and a half ago, so I don't like saying this because people are really going to think I'm like senile. I fell backwards. I was getting in bed and I fell backwards and I caught, how you catch, you're not supposed to, but you catch yourself with your hand. And my hand went all the way back when I tried to catch myself. And so I, it swelled up that night. We went out to dinner and my hand to me looked like it swole up. Hang on a second. I got to do something really quick. Um, 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 um. Oops. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Hang on. Um, do, 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 do. Mm. So, anyways, so that's what happened to me tonight. I don't know if you guys are interested in my story, but I was like, it's, when you're half asleep and you hear, like, how fireworks sound, and you're half asleep and you hear fireworks go off, you're like in a stupor. Well, at least I am when I first get up. I remember, well, when I first woke up, I didn't remember if I was at our house because we've got two houses. Well, we don't own two houses, but we have two houses. We stay in Pittsburgh because my husband's still working here, and we have our house. And he left and went to the house this weekend to mow the lawn and tend to the garden and stuff. So I don't know where I was going with that. I seriously don't know where I was going with that. I'm such an idiot. Um, I don't know where I was going with that. It completely left my mind. So yeah, I was like in that half stupor, half awake, half asleep, and I'm hearing all this popping going off, and I'm like, somebody's shooting it down in my backyard because whoever lives around, because I don't know all my neighbors, um, but whoever lives two or three doors down from us, they always shoot off fireworks. So that's what I was hearing. That's why it sounded so close. But we live in a we live in a good part of town. Like I said, I've been living here for, let's see, I married my husband in 2004. So 21 years. And there's only ever been one murder. And that's it. So, what are you guys doing? Is there a, did I pin the, oh my goodness. I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm drinking a coffee. I don't know why I fall asleep so early. I ate some watermelon and then I laid down. I was watching my show that I watched, Everybody Loves Raymond, and I fell asleep. And that was it. Oh God, is Gary still in here? Because I wanted to ask her a question. I wanted to ask her a question. It's probably 6 or 7. She's probably in bed. It's probably 6 or 7 in the morning. I don't know. I wanted to ask her a question about where she lives. Hey, Jack Star, how are you? Um, did you come in here to be nice? I don't know who you are, but I remember the last time I tried to get you to come up. Um, we couldn't hear a thing you said. Thank you for the thumbs up, though. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Anyways, Yeah, I did pin the comment. I mean, I did pin the link. Did Jason leave? I pinned it so anybody that wants to come up can come up. I have to kill a little bit of time before I go live again. I am not giving StreamYards my money. Because I don't know if they. What the heck? Did everybody leave? It doesn't show on. Where's my. No, that's not it. Um. What the heck am I doing? Jackstar, from what I see, you're not a bad guy. Um, you're not a bad guy. But I don't know you. But even you're welcome to come up also. As long as you're nice and you're not going to porn me or show me your butt. You're sick. Oh, that was funny. Well, it's funny now, but when it happened, I was so new. I was a rookie on StreamYards. I I was a rookie. I had no clue um how it worked. I didn't really even know where the things were that you could, that you could end a stream. So I was like panicking because he was backstage and he kept showing me his butt, showing me his butt. And oh my gosh, I thought what's going to happen is I'm going to accidentally press him and bring him on stage, and then I'm going to get in trouble. But, it is what it is. Never happened. It's water under the bridge. I'm not going to dwell on it. Jojo, every time I look at your name, I think you're King Richard. I don't know why. I don't know why. He scares me. Not scares me. Just scares me in the fact that you never know what he's going to say. I used to hate him. I used to hate his guts. I don't anymore. Actually, well, there's a few people I'm not don't like very much, but on the whole, I don't hate anybody. That's one thing my mother taught me. She said, don't hate. Hate is evil. So even if someone is rotten to you, swears at you, goes on and on and on, just ignore them. And that's what I've tried to tell. Jojo, are you Jason's brother or sister? Sorry, is he your brother? Oh, she's gone. Well, I pinned the link and nobody seems to want to come up. And I've been on a whole 30 minutes. So I've wasted, well, actually, it's not wasted time. Let me see. Ooh. Well, okay. Well, that's good. So I don't know if anybody knows how StreamYards works, but I've got some people Google blocked, and I've got some people um, banned from my chat. What's the difference? Does anybody know? Anybody? I just wanted to know if there was a difference. Because I'm kind of a little nerdy nerd. No, I'm not a nerdy nerd. That would mean I know how things work. I'm a boomer. That's what I'll say. I'm a boomer, so I don't know how things work. So that's the thing between myself and Behaven. We got the free version of um, StreamYards. So that gives her 20 hours um, a month, and me 20 hours a month. So that's 40 hours. If you cannot make do with 40 hours a month, there's something wrong with you. You are definitely going live too often. Hello, do I know you? Crystal? Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. It's not showing hang on a second. I'll let go when I oh shoot. That's what's happening. There we go. Hello, Crystal Langford. I don't know you, but welcome. What's your channel? Do you want to tell me what your channel's about? I'm trying to kill some time so I don't have to, pay anything for StreamYards. Because I don't think it carries over to the next month when you run out of time. Oh, I should wait and see. But I don't think it does because I Googled it and it didn't say anything about if you don't use all your time. I saw you had one video, but I don't know. Do you want to come up and tell me about it? I would appreciate it. I guess you're the third one. I don't know what these crowns are on YouTube. I really don't. Does anybody know what the crowns are on YouTube? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you could come up next time I go live. Just sub to my channel. That's I don't ever do that. I never ask anyone to sub to my channel, but I'm doing it today. That's one thing I don't like to do. I don't like to make people feel obliged to sub to my channel. You're number one now. I don't know if that means that you're the only one in here or I don't know. It might be. Might be just you and me, Crystal. That's one of my favorite names. Crystal, Shauna. Well, Shauna because it's my daughter's name. Jason because it's my son's name. The crowds are to encourage interacting in chat. Crown points for chatting and interacting. Oh, oh, okay. I did not know that. Well, thank you. I'm going to actually paste that somewhere in my, maybe on my community post because I didn't know that. The Crowns are to encourage interacting in chat. Crown points are chat. So does that mean if you have a crown, you're the number that it says? Like it said you were number 3 before, and now you're number 1. Is that because you're encouraging more than anybody, or you're not encouraging? You're chatting more than anybody. I don't know. Are we still live? Well, you knew more than me because I didn't even know that. I had no clue that's what it was. I'm an idiot. Hi, Ash. Where are you at, Ash? I pinned the link and nobody's coming up. What do you mean leaving? This crystal just told me what the crowns are. So now I know. I said anybody could come up. Even Jack Star was in here, and I said he could come up. Even though the last time he came up, I didn't understand a word he was saying, but, you know. I only have 5 hours left for this month till July 6th. Not this month because it's going to be August soon. Oh, what kind? Did you get a picture? I wanted you to come up, Ash, because I want to give you my phone number in case you ever want to get in touch with me. Because I know you're not in Discord. And that's the only way I talk to people usually. That or Facebook. Oh. Hey, Jason.
I haven't backstage for a while.
I wasn't looking. I was looking at my phone, and it doesn't show if someone's backstage.
I didn't
Listen,
know what happened.
Jay, well, I wanted to ask you this. Okay, if you run out, because I'm getting the free version of StreamYards. If you run out of time by the end of the month, do they add that time on that you've got left onto your next month, or they just not?
No,
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
It just resets to another 20 hours.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
that's what I thought because I have 5 hours left, and I thought, well, I wasn't doing anything, so I thought, well, I'll go live for a bit and see if anybody shows up because I didn't schedule it or anything. And here we are. So did you hear my story about the fireworks?
Yeah, my sister said she had something like that. Something happened to her. You know what I mean? That was crazy. You woke up to you thought gunshots. It was fireworks. That's crazy, though.
To give you, she has your number. Okay, I will tell her.
That behavior is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, the first time I've been up on your panel in a while. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been long.
Yeah,
long time.
You got pictures of doggies, Ash. That's awesome.
Ash said she just got a dog, and I wanted to see a picture. Well, you know what you can do, Ash, is you can put it on your community post.
Yeah.
Or unless you don't want to.
Oh, you can put it on your community post and then share it on here if you come up here. You know that?
Yeah, but you know what? How do you do it? Because I'm on an iPad.
Oh.
Oh my God, Joy! I'm sorry. I have not seen her in for Hi Freeside. I have not seen her forever.
Hi,
I
Freeside.
love you.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. This is so cool. I'm seeing people I haven't seen for a while. Hey,
hi,
Freeside. How you
hi,
doing?
Ash. Ash is pretty cool. Freeside's cool too. Some people I don't know.
Oh, I love
That
you back.
that JoJo, I mean, I met her a while back. She's pretty cool. No, I'm just kidding. That's my sister.
I was gonna say, I thought that was your sister
Yeah,
because
it is. It is. I was just being
I've
silly.
always been nice to her. I didn't
No,
even
she's
know that
nice.
that's who she was,
Yeah,
that
she's
she was
cool.
your sister, but I've always been nice to her because here's the story about that.
Okay. Okay.
I used to talk to somebody on YouTube named Mojo Jojo,
Yeah.
and that's who I thought it was.
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
like, I thought it was weird that she was, coming around this way because she usually goes. The only place I usually saw her was in Vinny G's chat.
Yeah.
So, that's who I thought it was for the longest time until I heard somebody was talking about her, and that's when I found out who she was. But yeah, I will do that, Ash.
Yeah. I kind of made
Free
her
side, free side, free side. My
Freeside's
link
cool.
is pinned if you don't want to come. If you want to come up,
Yeah, Freeside's cool.
yeah, he is. Oh my
Ash is
god! I mean, he is cool.
yeah.
We may not, think who's backstage.
I don't know.
Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't know how
Oh.
to get back in. How do I get back in the comments?
Um.
Oh, comments. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Good Lord. Mama mia. I am really so because I stopped going, that. I stopped going
I
live
know.
for almost a year. And don't worry about trolls because I Google blocked some a few people that you're not even going to see in here
That's good.
because I don't want them in here. And you know,
Yeah, there's some bad people out there.
I mean, there's some people that go to places that maybe I'm not ever going to go to again because of who's there,
Yeah.
and I like them, but I'm not going to disrupt anybody's chat because I'm not welcome somewhere, because it would be stupid of me to do,
Yeah.
to put me
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
in that position, to put me in a position where I know I'm going to get attacked. So
Yeah, not cool.
that's why I stay out of place. But there's people that go in those chats where I don't want to go, or I won't go, that I really like, I really care about. But
Yeah, I know. I had that problem too. Yeah, a
so
couple people I really care about, but they hang around a bunch of people that yeah, not nice people.
but you won't let them. That your difference is you won't let them back in your chat. See,
Yeah.
me, I would let them in my chat, and I don't care where I see them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Unless they're some of the people that I have a problem with, and then I was like, I'm better off not with them.
Yeah.
Not seeing what they say, not. And if they do come in here and start acting up, I will just block. I would just time them out. That's how you deal with people like that.
Oh, I know. I do
But just
too. I
because
mean,
I see someone in someone's chat that that I particularly don't care for, um, I, I'm not going to block them from coming in here.
mm,
So,
yeah.
but anyway,
This is basically a slope. Yeah,
you
you
got to
said you have
learn that
resets
too.
on July
You have
6th.
to.
What's that? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you said it resets on July 6th.
July 6th, yeah,
I think. I
which is
think you
two
had.
days.
Yeah, I think you had something scheduled for tomorrow too, didn't you?
No, that I have to delete that.
Oh,
I made
okay.
a mistake with that one.
Oh, okay.
So, but here's the thing. Here's my news.
Yeah.
My grandson is flying in with his dad on Saturday.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm probably not going to be around for a while because they're only down for a week.
Oh, okay.
So um, I'm actually giving them my car to go because his parents live around here, to go to his parents and then spend some time with his cousin. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it is. And he's
You want
so sweet.
uh you want to know something that's really nice with the free plans?
With the what?
With the free plan on StreamYards? I forgot to tell you, but I don't know if you know about this. Could you have like I think Google Hangouts is like you're only allowed to broadcast like 8 hours of live stream, they'll shut it off. But with StreamYard, let's say wait with the free play, let's say you have 3 minutes left, right? Before it
Hmm.
resets. You can live stream as long as you want past that 3 minutes. It won't shut you off.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's something to remember. Like, let's say, like you want to live stream, and you might have like a minute or so left. You can probably use that to your advantage, and then do like I don't know 3 4 hours, and they won't shut you off. I
Well,
just had
here's the thing. Whenever I come lately, since I've had 8 minutes or 8 hours, 8 hours left or 6 hours left, whenever I go to schedule a live or whatever, they take me to a page where it tells me how much it costs a month, a year. It's like
oh yeah,
stupid.
I know. Well, they don't really give you a whole lot extra, I don't think, for your money.
Well, the thing is, there's no, you could go live 7 days a week
Yeah.
because that's what I had. And I never used it. The last year, never used it because I wasn't going live. So now it's, you know,
Or it's like
stupid.
I mean, if you're like some super professional or something like that, you could use it for like professional podcasting or whatever. But you might use something different than StreamYards.
But I see, I'm not professional
I'm not either. I'm not. I'm low budget.
and I don't, I would not, I don't even tell people to sub and
Yeah,
click and do all that stuff like other people do. Um, and I don't even consider myself a creator. I consider myself a chatter. Just I'm on stage right now talking to you guys, but I
that's cool.
consider myself more a chatter
Mhm.
up here. That's why I never have a plan of what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. You know,
I'm the
what
same way
was
too.
not good for me because I made a lot of mistakes on my
Yeah,
channel, but you know, is what it is.
yeah. Well, I
You
usually I'm
learn.
the same way. Which I'm sorry.
I said you learn as you go
Oh,
along. And I know what I won't do. I know what I can do. I know what I won't do. I know what I can do. So,
yeah. Well, the one thing is like, I mean, because sometimes people come out and say, "What's this topic?" And like, that's just random talk, you know. Because I don't know. Sometimes I usually will like what's the topic? You should have a topic. I mean, there's a couple times I do. There's something I really want to talk about. Usually it's like free form. I just let the chat go to where it wants to go. And a
mhm.
couple of times people say like, people think say, "Hey, the chat's getting too weird," stuff like that. On occasion, it has, but that was a long time ago, you know. But I just let it's just like casual stuff, though.
Well, there's some things that I've heard that you've said that haven't been very nice to people.
I know, I know, I've been
Have
pretty
you
bad.
learned from that though? Have
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I have.
Because you shouldn't say some. There's things that you just are just not good to say to people.
I know.
Because no matter how mad you get at someone, Jason, if you said some of the things that you've said and it really happened, you would feel really bad.
I
You
know.
know that.
I know.
I mean, if you see someone in someone's chat that you don't like, who cares? You've
Yeah.
got 13,000 subs for
I
heaven's sake.
know. I know. I
Give
just
me
take it
some of
like.
them. Give me some of your subs.
I,
Wouldn't that be cool if
I,
you could go to someone that had 1 million subs and say,
yeah.
"Give me 100,000 subs"?
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. You
Yeah,
know.
it would be, but it
Mm,
wouldn't happen. I think
uh,
YouTube is cracking down on people buying subs.
I know. People always say I buy subs. I never bought any subs. I've
I
earned them
I
all.
know you didn't,
Yeah.
but the thing is, there's channels that are
Yeah.
just for that,
Yeah.
for building up your channel. Because I
Yeah.
used to that I used to go to those channels, but the thing is, they're cracking down on those people too, because
Oh,
they know if they don't interact with these people that go into their chats, that they're just there for one thing.
yeah.
They're just there to get their numbers up.
Yeah. Well, there was like there used to be it used to be real popular. You don't see it that much anymore. Those sub for sub channels, you know.
That's that's what I'm talking about.
They- yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not. I never went
Yeah.
to a channel like that, but I used to have people come into my channel and say sub for sub, and I never knew what that meant.
Yeah.
And so I asked somebody, I don't know, I don't remember who I asked, and I said, "What does sub for sub mean?" And they said, "If you sub to their channel, they'll sub to your channel."
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I see now what I
I mean,
mean.
but sometimes that'd be like a natural courtesy. Say like, "Hey, I just subbed to your channel. Hey, let me go over there. I'll sub to your channel." You know what I mean?
Well, there's a way to say it. I mean, if someone
Yeah.
comes in that I don't know, and so I ask them, "Well, what's your channel about?" And it's about I don't know, whale watching.
Yeah.
I said, "I'm really interested in that." I said, "I'm going to sub to your channel," and then they say to me, "Well, if you're going to sub to my channel, I'll sub to your channel." That's a way you can do it. I
Yeah.
mean, you can go and check their channel out and what it's about, but um, yeah, whatever.
Well, I mean,
But
it's
I'm not going sub for. I wouldn't have the time to go
yeah.
sub for sub. I actually know someone who did that, and she got up to. I think she's up to not million, 18,000 now.
Wow. I think when I
But
first started on YouTube, like, if someone would sub, I'd sub them back. You know, when I first started out, it was easy though, cause I didn't get that. It took me a while before I started getting subs on my channel. You know.
hey, Jason, I
Yeah.
remember when I was thrilled, and I
Yeah.
mean thrilled, when I reached 100 subs. I
So
really
me too.
thrilled because I was like at, I don't know. And I'll never forget this because Ginger Locks came into my channel, and it had just been when I reached 100 subs, not 100, not 1,000, 100 subs. And she congratulated me. She said, "Congratulations." And I thought, "What?" She goes, "On 100. 100 what?" She goes, 100 subs.
Oh yeah.
And I was so thrilled about that.
Oh
And
yeah.
then it went up, then it was 100, then it was, 150,
Yeah.
200. And then it just goes up. I don't know. People just see your channel, listen to you, they want to sub to you. But it's not because I went looking for it, because if I
Yeah.
was looking for that, I would say don't forget to sub and click and do all that. I can't be bothered. I'm just not. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not that into getting subs. But too, Jason, you
Yeah.
have to remember, how long have you been doing this?
Since January 2016. I mean 2013. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah. It's been a
so
while.
you've been doing this for
Over 10
how many
years.
years? You're
12.
gonna
Like,
have. You're gonna. It doesn't mean you're buying subs because, like,
yeah.
I don't know who said that, but it's
Oh,
freaking
everybody's saying that
ridiculous.
just to try to get unbiased kids.
Oh, don't listen to them because it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's redonkulous.
It is ridiculous. I do remember this. I think there's some lady named A Touch of Love or something like that. This uh, one black lady who used to give out advice and stuff. I don't know if she reached out to my channel and said, "Hey, come over, check my channel." I thought, okay, I'll have to look at it. And I'd watch, and I mean, she was doing like she started out like maybe like 50 subs or something like that. Then 2 or 3 months went by, she was up to like 50,000, right? And I
Yeah,
didn't know how she got
that
there, man.
that I think was bought.
Yeah, yeah. And then that's what happened. Then like about a few months later, she went back to like 25. Like,
Hmm.
oh, that's not too good. I don't
Because
think
that
she's around. Yep.
probably because YouTube took them out, the
Yeah,
subs that
YouTube
she
and TikTok.
bought away.
Yeah, that's why
It's
it's
not worth
pointless.
it.
I know
It's
it's
not
dumb.
worth it. Why would it be worth it to buy subs? You could
Yeah,
lose your channel, I think, now
yeah,
if you buy subs. I mean, people who say that to you, they're jealous. I mean, come on. You
exactly.
have to think about that too. I mean, if I had, say, 20,000 subs, people would be jealous of me. I'm
Yeah.
not saying they would be jealous, but they would, wonder what was going on. If I went from 2,000 to 20,000 or whatever,
Yeah.
I would be suspicious too if it was me.
Yeah. But this was like gradual, you know? And the one thing that sucks, um, 'cause my dad would live with me, and he passed away before he saw me get 1,000 subs, which sucked, you know?
Yeah, and because before that's what it was. You had to have 1,000 before you could even go live.
Yeah. Well,
So
when I started, I think I was going for like a month. They kept bugging me to monetize my channel. At the time, I didn't know really how to do it. And then there used to be people say, I don't monetize my channel. I do it for the art of it. I don't believe in monetization. So I thought monetization was something really bad and stuff.
well, if I went for monetization,
Yeah,
I'm in the hole
yeah.
because since I've been on YouTube, I've paid out more. But Joyland, speaking of Joy, who's in here right now, I don't know if she's still in here. She's the only one that's ever sent me anything.
Oh, that's cool. I get sent stuff all the time.
She sent me a shirt. She sent me some
Aw,
equipment. She sent me. Uh, she's she's the only one. So I've never been sent food. I've never been sent anything like that.
oh, yeah. I mean,
But
some people come.
I crochet, so I've
Oh,
sent a lot of gifts out
that's
to
nice.
people. I've sent a lot, so that's what I'm saying. I've lost more than I've ever gained on YouTube.
Mm. I've gotten sent stuff before.
Well,
I
here's
guess.
the thing,
Yeah.
Crystal. I used to go live every morning.
Yeah.
Every morning. It was every morning. Um, Probably usually about 7 o'clock. Do you say, Jason, 7:30?
Yeah, well, usually we come up about 9 o'clock. I remember on mine.
And I
No,
just got burnt out. I just
no.
couldn't do it anymore. I got screwed over by people, and it was too much. I'm just coming back. Um, do you really? Oh,
Yeah, Morgan Scarlet.
that
Yep.
makes me feel good. That does. It makes me feel good. You're a real YouTuber then. Come on up. Talk to me. I know. Oh, she said
Yeah,
her house was loud.
it's all family. I think.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
But I've had people up here that have dogs that are barking and cats that are
Yeah.
meowing, and it happens.
Yeah. Or something I'm on live with someone I got like two phone calls At the same time with life stuff, oh man, you know,
Well, I might have to leave you by yourself when I make myself another coffee.
no, it's okay.
But, anyways. So, is there anything you want to say and get it out on my channel so that nobody blames you? Um, I don't want you threatening anyone. I don't you
No, I
wishing
won't.
harm on anyone because it's
Uh,
not right, Jason. You know that.
yeah,
You
I'm
know that.
trying. I know.
Because
Trying to
when
think.
and it has happened on my channel multiple times where people have been rude, nasty, and I'm very uncomfortable with that.
Well, that's how my channel. That's where I've gotten rid of some people too. Or there have been people that have been nasty by panel guests.
You said, Jason, here's the
Yeah,
thing. You said you had 600 people blocked.
yeah.
Now, do you think that's wise?
Um, well, and since I started everything, like it's just some really nasty people that had, you know, or like people trying to disrupt my channel that I think are just
But
trolling.
Jason, listen
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
You told me I saw this one in that channel, so I blocked them. You
Yeah.
blocked me for being in a channel. And
I'm,
I supported you for how long? 5
I
years?
know. I mean, I know. I made a mistake.
No, I'm just
Sometimes I
saying
make
you
mistakes.
might have made a mistake. And I'm not trying to throw this in your face,
Yeah,
but you might want to go through your block list
yeah.
and unblock some people that you don't need to have
Well,
blocked.
yeah. Well, I
And if
have
they
done that.
continue, and if
Yeah,
they continue to bother you or go on, go do things that you don't like, then
yeah,
you can block them. You know how to do it.
yeah.
I had to learn. I had to Google how to do it. I didn't know how to Google it. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
have to
sim-
Google block
yeah,
somebody. I learned because I Googled it.
yeah.
That's how I
Simple.
learned how to. That's how I learned how to fix my coffee pot. Was I
That's
Googled
good.
it.
Awesome. Yeah. The thing with that is
But
like
you might want to do that. I mean, because,
I have.
like I said, people that you've blocked might not be so bad now, or they've learned
Yeah.
or listen. I mean, that's the thing is you learn.
Well, I've had done that before. There's people I had.
Do you see that in the middle of my screen?
What's it?
It says Jason Callan.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got it.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
What's her?
Okay. Because it just, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I'm still here though. So, anyways, so that's my big story about what I did.
Well, there's been people I had falling out with, and we make up and then everything's back to normal, or kind of,
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
that happens. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I've
understand.
had made up with people. Yeah.
But when you have 600 people, come on, you didn't have a falling out with 600 people.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Well, I mean, it's like people leave like super nasty comments about my dad, or
Well, that I can
you know,
understand.
yeah. I mean, that a
Okay.
lot of it's like really incredibly rude people. I mean, it don't really have anything to do with the community I'm kind of in or anything like that. Or it's not like personal stuff. It's just like nasty, nasty comments. Like Garrett's calling me like uh certain names and stuff like that. You know.
No, but not 600 people.
Well, no, there's been a lot. I mean, I get a lot of nasty comments, not from like the regular drama people, just from like
Do you ever like analyze why people would block you? That many people would be nasty to you?
yeah.
Because I
I
don't
mean, I
think
get,
you're that nasty. I think
I'm
you're
not.
all right. On the most part, you do your food reviews, your movie
Yeah,
reviews.
yeah.
Um,
Like I said, I think a lot of
I'll
it's
tell you a
accepted.
movie to review.
What's that?
and I just watched it on Tubi. Scare Me, it's called.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you tell me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It's got a twist at the end, but I like those movies. I
Yeah.
like those kind of movies.
Well, they
There's a
had
twist.
Oops, I'm sorry. What was that? There was one movie called Searching. I think that's what it was. You know those movies that it's kind of like a new genre. I'm fascinated with these that pretty much take place on a computer screen. You know what I mean? Like Friended or Unfriended. Remember that movie, Unfriended one
Is
or
that
two?
an old movie or?
That's like a horror movie that takes place across a computer screen. And then Searching's like, I think it's called Searching or that one guy from Harold and Kumar's uh, Go to White Castle, the Japanese guy, right? He's in one, and he's like searching for like lost family member or something like that. And it shows like all the twists and turns he goes through, but it just shows it on the web on the inter on the
Do you see that Dexter is coming back?
I didn't see that.
Dexter Resurrection.
Oh, cool.
And I am such a big fan of that show.
Ooh. King of the Hill's coming back. You hear about that? Remember that cartoon
It
King of
makes
the Hill?
me laugh when you realize someone blocked you and you don't even know them. That's why I don't have too many people on my block list,
Yeah.
because I don't know that many people.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
have people that I've interacted with
yeah.
that I just don't want to have anything to do with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't block for the sake of blocking. It's just if they say something really nasty in the
Come on,
comments.
Jason. 600 people.
Well, I mean, it adds up over like 12 years, you know?
Yeah. That's why I said you should go check them. Someone that you haven't seen or you haven't talked to in maybe a couple years, unblock them. You don't need that many people on a block list. It's just
Well, I
not,
know.
it's not feasible to have that
Yeah.
many people blocked. I remember, well, I'm not going to talk about that person. I'm just going to shut my mouth. But they had 1,000 people blocked. Who does that?
I don't. I
YouTube
mean,
is not. I mean, the thing is, and this is what I used to do, is only when someone said nasty, directly said something nasty to me, I would just, block them. I didn't take the time to, but there's some people that I blocked in here for good. I just don't want them in my channel. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them anywhere. I don't want to get a notification from them. I don't want to see them. So
I got you. Okay, but I mean, it's just like over like the course of years and stuff, just nasty people. Well, I'll tell you one thing they would say a lot that I would block for. Let's see. I'll put it in private chat.
and I'll tell you if I would block them for it. You can also report certain things too.
Oh, I do too. I do too.
Oh yeah, I would actually report that to YouTube.
I have.
Because that's going over. I don't know why people do that. Things like that.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times people wonder why I do that, but I've had a lot of really, truly nasty people say stuff like that over the course of just even before I met all those other people that, I mean,
See what Crystal says. It's pretty feasible that 600 people were jerk faces. I say, keep them blocked. When people show you who they are, believe them. The thing is, what I read in the private chat is not a fact, and it's pretty nasty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the people have been really nasty and
But I mean,
over the
if you
years.
block someone just because you saw them in a chat as someone you don't like, that's
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
I mean, because if you liked them before, just because you saw them in someone's chat that you don't like, I, I would not block someone for that, because there's chats that I won't go to, but there's people that go to that chat that I really like a lot.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
But
anyway,
I got like a lot of really nasty comments of like, because I let a lot of stuff go.
why do you rub? Do you ever think about why do you rub people the wrong way like that?
I
Because
don't know.
Jason, I've seen you just seem to, but you've said some nasty things too, which
Yes, I have.
in and of itself can give people reason to not like you,
Oh yeah.
and you know it.
Yeah, I know. And a lot of times, a lot of times you'll check my channel, it's just like regular stuff, you know. But
Yeah,
no,
but
I've said some
you
mean
need
things.
to, and this is what I've told you before.
Yeah.
You specifically go to channels that you don't like the creator,
Yeah.
or you have a problem with them. That's wrong. Don't
That's
do
why
it.
I've been told. That's
If
why I've
you
been told.
know it's going to irritate you, if you know you're going to get just jealous because someone's in their chat that you like having in your chat, don't go there. What you don't know is not going to hurt you,
That's true.
you know. So, but I
I
think
agree.
I'm going to shut this down pretty soon.
Okay.
It
Well, I
was nice
appreciate you coming
talking
out.
to you.
I
Thank
like
you,
that.
Crystal, for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you. She's number one crown.
Well, I tell you what. If you want to go, because you said resets on the 6th, right?
Yes, on
Yeah,
July 6th.
yeah, if you feel like BS it tomorrow or something like that, you have the extra time. You can even
Okay.
go an hour, or even you shut down, like let's say you shut down, you only have like 2 minutes left, and you come back and then live stream. I don't know, another 2 hours, and it won't take
But
that.
the thing is, that's what worried me was, will they charge me?
Oh no, they don't charge you.
Because they have my banking information.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know about
you know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
They know
Well, that's
because I paid for it for over a year,
yeah,
for almost 5 years.
yeah.
So,
Well, that's why I don't like those subscription boxes. I think they're cool, right? And then after
mhm.
they automatically recharge you for the next one. And sometimes they
Yeah,
don't even tell you they do that.
right.
That's why the pain.
Well, I'm going to thank you for coming up though, Jason. I appreciate it.
Oh,
I'm going to go back to bed, I think. It's going on 2 o'clock in the morning. But remember what I said. Go through your block list. Just unblock people that you haven't seen forever.
yeah.
Hello, Mr. Cardinal. I remember you. Oh gosh, I don't know.
Oh, I got to tell you something else I haven't. Okay, I put it.
I could actually, yeah, I could actually do a stream of that thing since I started going live. I know you've left a comment about that multiple times, but I really do have to go back to sleep. I'm getting tired.
Hold on.
Aw, thanks for coming in, Crystal. I appreciate it. So, you ready?
There's a couple other people I blocked already. I put it in the private chat.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's bad.
yeah, you know.
And there's been some really nasty people.
Yeah.
The first year or two was great. I didn't have any problem with anybody. And the first year and a half, maybe. And that was
Yeah,
sudden,
if
yeah.
you're a creator, you're gonna end up with problems with people. It's just
No,
how
I
it is
know.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna end this, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna delete that other stream that I'm not going live with.
Okay. But if you, like I
Okay.
said, if you want to go, if it resets on 6th, you can still go live, let's say tomorrow, and then, You can go over, and it won't shut you down. They won't charge for it. So I know that. Well, I don't know if they'll. I don't think they'll do it if you have.
Well, I don't trust that. They have
Oh,
my banking information.
yeah.
So,
Okay, I understand.
okay, Jason, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you,
me up.
Crystal, for coming in.
All right,
I
thanks for having me up.
appreciate it. All right, I'm going to end the stream.
All right, have a nice day, everybody. Good
Okay,
night.
Jason, thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. I'm glad I was back up. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay, bye.